Shout out to Caressa McKnight for sending me this story, and I didn't realize when again, or if ever, I was gonna have to do a story about Kamala Harris, but yet here we are. And if y'all out there who love to support Kamala Harris and you happen to be black, here's another reason as to why maybe you should hop off of her bandwagon. So according to this article, Kamala Harris, you know, she always likes to peddle this or toe this line for quote unquote people of color. And namely those who are immigrants, mainly those who were not born here. Those are part of DACA, the Dreamers thing. Well, Kamala Harris says that she is proposing that Dreamers work in Congress. Now, mind you, the core of her base or her supporters are, I'm going to just say allegedly black people, because not a lot of black people aren't feeling her, but she did all this campaigning and stuff like that. But she says, let me go ahead and see if I can get the Dreamers a seat at the table. Maybe it's because, I don't know, black people are seeing her for the fake and phony individual that she truly is, and that she is fake and phony, phony and fake, however you want to say it. It won't really change a thing except the arrangement of the words. But it doesn't surprise me either, because she, up until recently, has described herself as a POC, a person of color. So that doesn't surprise me either. Let's see, it says, as Dreamers fight for their right to remain in this country, Kamala Harris is introducing legislation that would give them a seat at the table and allow them to work in Congress as staffers or interns. So I'm guessing this is her way of saying, here's your green card. Let's get you working so you don't have to leave. On Wednesday, Harris plans to introduce the legislation with Senators Dick Durbin and Catherine Cortez Masto that would allow Dreamers the opportunity to work in Congress, removing a current ban against people who were brought to the country as children. Now, you want to know what's so interesting? Kamala Harris is proposing that Dreamers, people who were not born here, but they came from other countries, to work in a position that should be meant for those who were actually born here. Like, she literally is fighting for everyone else outside of the establishment instead of for those within, and she wants to run for president. Let's take race out of this for a second. Has she lost her mind? You really are putting other people who were not born here, or trying to put them in position in front of people who actually were, and we're supposed to take her seriously. This is listen to everyone out there who supports her. This is the look and the tone of a woman who would not be down with ADOS, but she is down with those from other nations and getting them positions that could be going to, say, us if we wanted them. But let me continue. Harris herself is the daughter of immigrants from Jamaica and India. Well, that would explain that. However, she was born here. The giant sign outside my office is Dreamers, welcome here, because we know and value the contributions that these young people have made to their communities. But right now, those same young people are banned from giving back to their country by working for Congress. That has to change. Government works best when it reflects the people it represents. Our nation's dreamers are some of our best and brightest, and it's time they had the opportunity to get a job or paid internship on Capitol Hill. Well, guess what, Kamala? There are also some bright and intelligent minds. They're also called Americans that were born here that could probably benefit from this, but you want to have them leapfrog over us. See, this is exactly why a lot of immigrants have a one up over us, because of people like Kamala Harris. You have these politicians, or I like to call them politicians, who put a lot of stuff into place for other people who should not benefit from it. And then when they get it, then they'll feel like they can shit on us and say how much better they are compared to us. People like her. This woman is goofy as all hell. I'm telling y'all, don't trust this woman. Y'all better not vote for her if she gets on that Democratic ballot. It says, thanks to her views on immigration policies and reform, Harris has a promising fan base in Jamaican and Indian countries across America. And let's be real here. The reason why she's really doing this because she knows she's losing that black base because people are starting to try finally figure her out. So now she has to move on to the next group, and that's the next group: Jamaican and Indian based people who are here. Good luck, because it seems like your core base is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It says in recent months, growing groups of Harris supporters from various ethnic and cultural backgrounds have started sprouting up across the nation. Their sole purpose is to get her elected in the 2020 presidential race, which I highly doubt will happen. They feel that she is the candidate that best represents all people because her background includes traces of several continents: Africa, Asia, and Europe. Isn't it amazing that they're constantly now throwing out where her ancestry comes from? But that woman still won't declare her blackness. I don't give a damn what anybody says. And then it just goes into some other stuff as well. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going to be feeling this bill, especially those who were already born here. Like, you're literally allowing and giving them a leg up to leapfrog over us yet again. And we're supposed to support you. I'm sorry, Kamala, but you would never have my support. There's nothing that you can do to redeem yourself. You are irredeemable. There's nothing you can do to make myself and plenty of others even tolerate you. And that's beneath liking you. But good luck, I guess. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.